What's up, my Jinxes? Hope y'all are having a Jinx-filled day. And today, I'm gonna be continuing the Bratz annual 2006 book with this short story, Rock Angels. I already know how the story goes because I watched the movie, but I'm gonna read it anyways. Hi, I'm Jade, and I'm gonna tell you about how one of the worst days of my life ended up landing me and my best buds as the stars of the world famous rock band, the Rock Angels. It all started when I met my best gals, Chloe, Sasha, and Yasmin at the mall, poring over Your Thing magazine. I got it, I yelled. What did you get? The latest Crash CD? Chloe asked. Even better, I got the student work experience at Your Thing magazine. I gushed. I'm the new intern to Miss Burdine Maxwell, editor-in-chief. That's awesome, cool cat, said Sasha. That fashion challenge magazine needs someone fashion forward like you. Hold on there. Mean girl alert. I looked to where Sasha was pointing and saw Kirsty and Casey, the two meanest girls at Styles High. Everyone simply called them the Tweevils because they were twins who were seriously evil. They looked pretty much identical except that Casey always had a bandage over her nose from one of her many nose jobs gone bad. Well, look who's here, Kirsty said to me. The fashion freaks. I got really angry, but Yasmin helped me keep my cool. The next morning, I arrived at the offices of Your Thing magazine, feeling very excited. I had picked out a styling outfit and some hip accessories. I wanted to make a good first impression. Burdine was dressed all in pink with a tiara on her head, which seemed pretty unfashion forward to me, but I didn't want to judge her. Apparently, it's because she sees herself as the reigning queen of fashion. Hi, Miss Maxwell. I'm Jade, your new intern, I said. I have a ton of ideas for the magazine, and stop, she shouted. Just so we understand each other, I come up with the ideas. Your title is nothing. I was crushed, but nothing could have prepared me for what came next. Kirsty and Casey walked in through the door. My other work experience students, Burdine sighed. Two lovely girls. Right, I have all your tasks for today. She gave me a long list, then she gave a single post-it note to Kirsty and Casey. Now get busy, she said. Royale and I have some shopping to do. Royale was Burdine's pesky little dog. Neato, we got a fashion assignment, Casey said. She began snapping shots of Kirsty. That's gorgeous, Casey said. Now, Jade, it's your turn. Before I had a chance to pose, Casey took a picture of me, totally unprepared. That would be perfect under the fashion don'ts section, she laughed. I looked at my list. I had to vacuum the rugs and curtains, water the plants, get all of Burdine's pink clothes dry cleaned, shine her shoes, organize her desk, and get her lunch for the day. Hey guys, I said to Kirsty and Casey, do you think you could help me out? You've already finished your assignment. I have so much work. Sorry, fashion freak, Casey said. NOP, that stands for not our problem. I was close to tears by that point, but I kept my cool. Well, do you know what Burdine likes for lunch? Sure, Kirsty said. We'll vote in the order, you just have to pick it up. I went to the deli and picked up Burdine's lunch, a gigantic hamburger. When I came back to the office, Burdine was looking at her post. Junk, and more junk, she yelled, throwing all the letters to the floor. Oh, just get me my lunch. I gave Burdine her burger. She took one look at it and started hyperventilating. A burger? What are you trying to do? Kill me? I only eat greens. Jade, you are fired. Get out. I was so bummed. I didn't know what to do. I began to think maybe I really was just one big fashion don't. This scene right here is so much more dramatic in the movie. She just goes on about how you and your kids and your grandkids are fired. But whatever. I went to see my best gals, Chloe, Yasmin, and Sasha. Cool cat, you wouldn't have learned a thing at that lame magazine, Sasha said. You would be so much better than Burdine at running a magazine, Yasmin said. Pretty princess, that's a slamming idea, Sasha exclaimed, looking around at us all. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes, we shouted. Let's start our own magazine. Sasha found us a scorching office space, and Cameron and Dylan helped us turn it into one of the most styling lofts downtown. But that wasn't even the best part. I was sorting through the letters that Burdine had thrown away when I found something amazing. Guys, you aren't going to believe this, I said. These are invitations to the exclusive opening of pins and tickets to the Save the Universe benefit concert in London. Every rock star in the world is going to be there. All expenses paid, accommodations included, on a private jet in a 5-star luxury hotel suite in London. We can all go, even Cameron and Dylan. This will be the best fashion mag ever, exclaimed Yasmin. We rock, yelled Sasha. And we're going to rock in London, whooped Chloe. The plane ride was incredible. This trip is going to be so awesome, Chloe said to Cameron. They would never admit it, but everyone knew that Chloe and Cameron secretly liked each other. Just then, a handsome British guy stopped at Chloe's seat. Excuse me, but I think you're in my seat, he said. Chloe looked up at him and smiled. She was developing a fast crush. Oops, I'm sorry, Chloe said. The guy didn't seem too upset. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm trying to do a British accent. I'm horrible. He said, I am Nigel Forrester, the 9th Duke of Lexus. And I'm Chloe, but my friends call me Angel, Chloe said. If I may be so bold, it would be an honor to show you Big Ben tomorrow, Nigel said. Really? I'd love to, Chloe answered. Cameron noticed Chloe talking to Nigel and spent the rest of the plane ride gloomily looking out the window. As soon as we hit the city, Sasha pulled out a notebook and started organizing everyone's assignments. Chloe and Yasmin would find the 10 best places to meet cute guys. Cameron and Dylan would cover sports and entertainment, and Sasha and I would check out the London fashion scene. Just then, Chloe got a call from Nigel. He wanted to tour the sites with her. I could tell Yasmin was a bit upset that Chloe wouldn't be helping her do the work, but she was too happy for Chloe to say anything about it. While we were all in the city, scoping out places to write about in our new magazine, Berdine was on a flight with Royale and the Tweevils on her way to London. She was eating a salad when a cute bulldog named Ozzy came down the aisle. Royale started barking and nipping at the bulldog. Will you please control your fat mutt? Berdine shouted at the owner. A man in a baseball cap. Your hairy rat is attacking Ozzy, replied the man. Stuff it, Berdine yelled. Come on, Ozzy, said the man. Let's leave the nasty woman and her mongrel alone. Things weren't going much better with us girls. Chloe went on her date with Nigel and never showed up to do the story with Yasmin. Yasmin had to do the shoot all on her own. The one good thing was when she found a little lost dog named Ozzy. I went with Sasha to snap pictures, but she hardly let me take any photos at all. By the time we all got back to our hotel that night, none of us were talking. We have been friends forever, but we have never fought like that before. You are the most controlling person I've ever met, I yelled at Sasha. You're even worse than Berdine. Come on, guys, chill, said Chloe. Like you even know what's been going on, Chloe, Sasha said. You've been spending so much time with your Duke Charming that Yasmin's had to cover every hot spot by herself. God, I just butchered that. Yasmin's had to cover every hot spot by herself. Yasmin doesn't mind, Chloe said. Yes, I do, Yasmin shouted. You'll be telling us next that you can't make it to the opening of Pins. Chloe got a horrified look on her face. Oh no, she said. I told Nigel I'd go to a dinner party with him. Chloe, Sasha yelled. The main reason we came to London was to get this scoop for our magazine, right? Just then there was a knock on the door. It was Nigel. Oh, Nigel, Chloe said. You know my friends are covering the opening of this new rock club for our magazine, right? Can we go after the dinner party? Nigel just ignored her question. Why aren't you dressed? He asked. I am dressed, Chloe said. You can't be serious. You can't be serious, Nigel said. Surely you have something a little more elegant, like those two lovely girls outside your door. Sasha got up and ran to the door, and the Tweevils came flying in. They were eavesdropping. Chloe walked out with Nigel, and the Tweevils followed them. I angrily sat down at the computer and turned it on. I was completely shocked when I saw that Sasha had used the photos I took. Sasha, I said, surprised, you used all of my pictures. Well, yeah, Sasha said. Yours were totally better. Friends? Always, I said. Sasha, Yasmin, and I went shopping, but we really missed Chloe. She missed us, too. Over at Nigel's dinner party, she was feeling sad and alone. Nigel, she said, the Pins opening starts soon. Can we head out? No, Nigel said in surprise. I wouldn't be seen dead at a place like that, especially if you're misfit friends. They are not misfits, Chloe stammered. You just don't get them, you royal jerk. Chloe ran out, and Nigel didn't even try to stop her. The Tweevils had come in, and he was already talking to them. Crying, Chloe set off to run all the way to Penn's. Just then Cameron pulled up behind her on his motorcycle. Hey there, he said. Need a ride somewhere? Forcing back her tears, Chloe climbed onto Cameron's motorcycle and put his spare helmet on. Hold on, Angel, he said, and they zoomed off into the night. We were elated when Chloe showed up at the opening of Penn's later that night. Guys, she said, I haven't been true to myself or to you. I'm so sorry, and I understand if you never want to talk to me again. And our resident drama mama is back, Sasha yelled. Chloe smiled. Friends? She asked. Best friends, we exclaimed. We all jetted off to Penn's with Ozzy. Hi, we're from Your Magazine, Chloe said. From Your Thing Magazine, Chloe told the bouncer. But just then Berdine appeared. I demand you have these girls arrested for impersonation, she yelled. Call the police now. Guys, Sasha said in a hushed voice, don't look now, but we have a major celebrity sighting. It's Byron Powell, the judge from America Rocks. As soon as Byron came by, Ozzy jumped into his arms. You're his owner? Yasmin asked. Arrest all of them, Berdine bawled. Oh no, said Byron. It's that awfully horrific woman from the plane. Come on, guys, follow me. He turned to the bouncer. Do not let that horrid woman into this club. We followed Byron into the club as fast as we could. Then he asked us how he could reward us for finding Ozzy. Well, said Yasmin, you could give us an exclusive interview for our new teen magazine. How about an exclusive interview plus backstage passes to tomorrow night's Save the Universe benefit, he asked. Scorchin', said Sasha. We rocked all night. We couldn't believe our luck. Meeting Byron Powell was awesome, but getting an interview and scoring backstage tickets, now that was just amazing. But the next day, disaster struck. Our backstage tickets were stolen while we were out of the hotel room. Chloe found a dirty nose bandage on the floor and recognized it as Casey straight away. Tweevils, we yelled. We had no idea how to get the tickets back, but then I had an idea. Yasmin asked, did you say that they were only letting rock bands into the club tonight? Yeah, Yasmin said. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, I said with a twinkle in my eye, we could... Cool cat, said Sasha. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's become a rock band, we cried. We didn't have much time, but we knew we could count on Sasha to get us organized and ready for the night. Jade, you're in charge of the wardrobe, Sasha said. Chloe and Yasmin, you two write the lyrics. Wait, what are you going to call yourselves? Dylan asked. How about Sasha's Angels? Sasha joked. Wait a second, Buddy Boo, said Yasmin. Angel. Angels. How about Rock Angels? We ran all over London getting ready for our big night and practicing for our debut as the Bratz Rock Angels. We found some hippin' happening punk outfits to wear, and the boys scored us some cheap guitars from the local flea market. When we got to the club, Dylan pretended he was the paparazzi, following us around. We ran into the club and started looking for Byron, but when we found him, he didn't look too happy. He was talking to Roxy, the lead singer from Crash, our favorite band. What a night, Dylan said. Roxy doesn't have any singers, she doesn't have a band, and we have an angry mob of people outside. What are we going to do? Well, we can sing, I said. This has gotta be the worst band ever, 'cause where are the drums? Like, that can't, nuh-uh. They all have guitars. Like, where are the drums? Where's the bass? But anyway. That night, the Bratz Rock Angels plus our new friend Roxy rocked like no other band in history. The crowd loved us, and so did Byron. As for Berdine, when she saw us on the stage, she got so angry that she stormed right up there and demanded to have us arrested. The bouncer took her away after that. That was how the girls with a passion for fashion became the Bratz Rock Angels. Our song zoomed to the top of the charts, and Roxy became one of our new best friends. And as for the magazine, well, being in London gave us plenty to write about. Chloe wrote a quiz called Is Your Boyfriend a Royal Jerk? Sasha wrote about how to form a rock band, and Yasmin had an exclusive interview with Byron Powell. I did my very own fashion do's and don'ts section. The do's featured me and my girls in some slam and wear. The don'ts, well, they featured Berdine the Tweevils, of course. When you think about it, a lot of this wouldn't have happened without that horrid work experience with Berdine. Sometimes the best things in life really do come unexpectedly. Alright, that's it for today's video. In the next part, I'll look at Designer Diva. It looks like someone had written in this when they were little, but anyway, I'll look at Designer Diva, Fashion Shoot, both of these, and Glamour Mag. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below any future video ideas you have for me. Bye bye. I love you, my Jinxes.